And thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Serena Fazan.
And I'm John Sable. Thousands of people in Pasco County remain displaced as they wait for floodwaters to recede. Governor Rick Scott is touring those flooded areas today.
Jake Peterson joins us live from Newport Richey. And Jake, what exactly did the governor see?
Well, he saw plenty of flooding, and he spoke to impacted residents along State Road 54. He also saw scenes like this one here. We're at the Worthington Court apartment complex off of 54 in Newport Richey, and right beyond those trees is the Anclote River. It is pouring about 4 to 5 feet of water into this property. It's threatening AC units. It's getting into cars right there. And people here just say they're hoping Mother Nature will give them a break.
Screw Mother Nature. That's all I gotta say.
That's because Desiree Edwards and her husband are now having to relocate to a family member's home.
I look out my window and we have an ocean on our front porch. So I had to get my kids out right away. I couldn't stay here no more.
County officials say residents in flood-prone areas may have to stay away until midweek. The 4 ordered evacuations impact Worthington Court Apartments, Suncoast Gateway Mobile Home Park, Elfers Parkway, and Blue Heron Mobile Home Park.
I'm really mad. I'm more upset than I am mad because I lost my home. I can't be in my home with my children. I have to stay with family.
Down the road,
this side is really bad.
Nancy Reifinger self-evacuated from Seven Springs Travel Park. She came back to get some medication and
See how I survived, or if I survived.
She did. There's no water in her home for now. But Governor Rick Scott touring areas where that wasn't the case. He plans to ask the Army Corps of Engineers for drainage solutions. He's also asking people to evacuate if floodwaters rise.
We've got to take this seriously. This is life-threatening.
County and state officials say Hermine's aftermath isn't close to being over with yet. Water from northern counties is trickling down.
There is a lot of water that still has to move through our county. And so we're not out of the woods yet.
And back here live, county officials telling us that you shouldn't do what that guy was doing. Try to stay out of the floodwaters if at all possible. There could be live wires inside of there. Also, we saw, while we were touring with the governor, we saw snakes going through the neighborhoods. So just something to keep in mind. Be safe out there. Reporting live here in Newport Richey, Jake Peterson, ABC Action News.
All right, thanks, Jake. And as he just showed us, evacuations are taking place in a lot of areas there, but some in Pasco actually have decided to stay put and not heed those warnings.
ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska just got off a swamp buggy, and he joins us now live with more on what he saw and what people are dealing with. Michael?
Serena, you know, we're on Elfers Parkway, and from where I'm standing, if you look down, it looks all the way like a river. The Anclote is right in front of me. There have been a couple of people crossing this street here at Creek Drive, Celtic Drive, then it turns into Elfers Parkway. It's about, I'd say, just above my knee there. The swamp buggy that we were on, we took it all the way down. It was all the way up to the 4-foot tires. Let's show you the video of the ride we just got off of with FWC. Pretty incredible. At least they have this vehicle because there's a lot of people that are still back there. They're in their homes. Their homes are now islands surrounded by water. They said that they have phone, they have food, and they're going to sit here and they're going to wait it out for a long time. They didn't want to evacuate. We saw people swimming in the water with their kids, of course, snakes, alligators. This is Florida, but one woman who told us she lives in a pocket where her home is safe, so she just has to get in and out, told us that's the reason why she isn't going to evacuate.
The only place for us that we're able to go is a shelter, and as of right now, our house is mainly the only house that is not flooded. So right now, we're just deciding to try to wait it out as long as we can.
So a pizza delivery guy just showed up and someone picked up some pizza and they walked across the street with it because in the back, as we mentioned, it's dry. These folks are crossing through. This guy's over here crossing as well, but it is extremely dangerous. The current is pretty fast here. When you get down closer in, it's up to mailboxes about 4 feet high on that swamp buggy we were in. There was a woman, she was with her 2 kids in a boat and her husband. She lost some stuff here when she was coming from her home. It went down this river that is now a river. She went to go find it. FWC threw the kids in their swamp buggy, took them back, told them not to do that again. Extremely dangerous, a swift current down there, and it just leads all the way down. So you definitely don't want to put your kids in that sort of situation. We'll have a lot more on the ride with FWC as they're patrolling for the next 16 hours tonight. The next shift just got here, and they'll be patrolling until these waters drop. We're live here in the Elfers community in Pasco County. Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.